YouTube is your main man, TC the Barber, back with another haircut tutorial for you. So in this haircut tutorial, my man's Fred was like, hey man, I'm gonna need a cut. I said, beg your pardon? He said, I'm gonna need a cut. I said, so you need a cut. He said, yeah, I want the Jackson 5 feel, but with some style to it. I said, so you want to shape up with a tape on the side? He said, that's what I'm talking about. I said, man, if that's what you want, well, that's what you gonna get. What we wait on? Get in the chair. Yo, YouTube, it's your main man, TC the Barber, back with another haircut tutorial for you today. It's my main man, Fred, birthday cut, so I'm gonna get him cut and cleaned up. So in this haircut tutorial, I'm gonna be doing an Afrotaper. Gonna get that man some style on the sides and shape it up. So we're gonna go ahead and pick throughout the hair, lifting the hair off the head, and just prepping it for my next step. So this next step right here, I'm gonna be setting my ball gown line around the nape of the neck, and then cleaning up the bottom hairs, and we can set in our second guideline. So now that we got the hairs cleaned up at the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead in with my Andis Master cordless and set in my second guideline, going up about 1/2 inch. Now we're going to close the lever all the way up and knock out this first ball guideline. Adjust the lever to 1/2 and continue fading up to the second guideline, but not going past it. This next step with the 1.5, with the 1 guard with the lever all the way open, and we're going to go up another 1/2 inch, creating the third guideline. Now I'm going to brush the hair down. I'm going to be coming back with the 0 guard with the lever all the way closed. And I'm going to go ahead and start fading the second guideline. Open the lever up to halfway and continue fading up to the third guideline, flicking up and out at the second guideline, keeping it consistent. So with this next step, with the lever all the way open with the number 2 guard, I'm gonna go up into the hair and flick out. And just doing a little free-handed with the number 2 guard with the lever all the way open. As you can see, I'm going up, and then I'm just flicking out. And you can see as I'm scooping in and I'm coming outward. Now with the number 2 guard with the lever all the way closed, I'm going downward to take some of the bulk down, and then I'm going to come back up with the 2 guards and continue to knock out some of the dark spots. As you can see me fading down, knocking out some of the bulk. Now with the number 2 guard, going back against the grain and just continue to fade. So right here, now that I got the bottom faded, I'm gonna go ahead and start freehanding the fro, basically just shaping it up. And he wants to have it round as possible, so that's what we're going for. And when I'm shaping up the hair too, also, I don't really have a preference on where I start shaping. Most of the time I do start in the back, but I mean, it's no preference. Some people start in the middle, you know, but I mean, around the right side and just keeping it consistent. And as you can see me getting that thing nice and round. So with the cordless Andis master with the lever all the way open, I'm going to go ahead and start tapering the sides, the temple area. As you can see, I'm going up. I faded into the beard a little bit, tapered into the beard a little bit, and as you can see, I went up about, I say about a ½ inch. Right now with the number 1 guard on there with the lever all the way open, and the same steps that I took in the back, same technique I took in the back, the same I'm doing on the side. So right now with the with the 1 guard, sorry, I said the 1.5, with the 1 guard with the lever all the way open, and I'm just going up into the hair and flicking out. Now I'm going to close the lever all the way up and continue to fade the bottom. And the same steps that I did in the back, the same steps I'm doing on the sides. Right now, open it up to halfway. And continue to fade up and flick out. Closing the lever back up. And I'm going back to the bottom and continue to fade out some of the dark spots. Now with the number 2 guard with the lever all the way open, same steps that I did with the back, I'm gonna go in, and as you can see, and then flick out. And you can see as the teeth of the blade goes into the hair, and then I scoop out. And this is a good technique to use for afros too. It's a technique that I use a lot. And I guess you could say it's a form of freehanding. I notice when I do this, I don't have to fade too much. I'm going to close the lever all the way up now, and I'm going to continue to fade out some of the dark spots. Because we want this taper to be nice and smooth. Now with the lever all the way closed, I'm going to go ahead and finish up freehanding the rest. And the same steps you do to one side, you do to the other. So I'm just repeating the same steps on the left side. Now I'm going to go ahead and start lining up the front, and like I say, the best way to line up the front is start in the middle. And now lining up the corners, like I said in my last video, I like to line it up, use the edge of the eyebrow as a guide. As you can see, the edge of the eyebrow, and line it up with this corner of the head is a good guide to use. This is the most important part right here. I can't stress. I think I probably didn't say this in all my videos. And as you can see, he wanted sideburns to curve, and I guess they call it C cups. It's a whole bunch of different names they call it. And I'm gonna get started on the face. And just keep it consistent. And like I say, the same steps you repeat on the left side, you repeat on the right side. With his mustache, keeping it natural, just pretty much going over lining it up, keeping it crispy. And YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, man, I had fun with this cut because I like the cuts that you have to sculpt out, and you know, it's art to me. Barbering is art, man, and I love it. So this part right here, I got so into the cut, man, where I started lining the front up, and then I came back to the back. But it don't even matter, man. We gonna get it done. Keeping this back line as natural as possible as well. And also with his face, all I did was just pretty much line up what was there. He didn't really have no preference on how he wanted the front part done, but I just went off imagination and just cleaned him up, and he loved it. Lining around the ear, keeping it consistent. YouTube, I'm gonna tell you, this is my second time cutting this guy, and the first time I did him, he said, hey man, give me that same cut. Dude, this is the cut. If you are new to my YouTube channel, subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Leave comments below if you like. You can also follow me on IG at TC_the_Barber_MN, and also Facebook at Tony T. Clark. YouTube, thank you for watching, and I appreciate you. I'm out. TC the Barber, peace.